Feel the warmth of the sun, the magic in the air. Let's take a moment, let the spirit share. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Up in the blue, where our dreams take flight. Wings of freedom dancing in the golden light. Families gather, laughter echoes through the sky. Each moment's a treasure, let our spirits fly high. The roar of engines rises like the heat of the sun. Feeling the excitement, together we are one. Joy ignites the heart, fills the air with cheer. Step into the magic, leave behind your fear. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Oh, sun and fun, let's make some noise. For the volunteers, the vendors, the girls and the boys. From every corner, people gather round. We're united in passion, let's lift off the ground. Oh, gazing at the sky as the colors unfold. Stories of aviation in every heart told. From the gliders to the jets, the magic we create. A tapestry of dreams, can you feel the fade? Flow like a feather, soar like a bird. Each heartbeat a whisper, every laugh heard. Underneath this vast sky, dreams collide. Together we'll dance, let the joy be our guide. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Sun and fun, in the golden embrace, creating memories with a smile on every face. So let's fill the sky with laughter and cheer. At Sun and Fun, forever we'll be here.
All right, here we are.
Here
Day 5.
we are, day
Let's
5,
go.
Saturday, big
Yes,
day.
big day
Good
today.
morning, everyone. Welcome to Sun and Fun Live today. I'm Amanda Holly, obviously with like half of a voice today. I'm here though with my co-host Gene Conrad, who has a full voice, which is a good thing.
I'm ready to go. I don't even know how that happened, but I guess I got enough sleep last night, so we're good. Hey, thanks, Amanda. Day 4 of Sun and Fun is complete. Another great air show with some of the loudest jets of the week. We had loads of guests at Paradise City, and nightly entertainment was available all over. I was over at the island last night because we had another DJ out there, so that was great last night. And we're ready to start day 5, red, white, and blue at 52.
I was out at Paradise City last night. It was packed. It was
Yes.
awesome. They had put on
Yes.
a great show over there and drove around, and everybody was kind of just buzzing around. It was
Oh
awesome.
yeah, lots going on.
All right, so you're going to have to take this part.
Oh, I'm doing it? All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to step in. On the show today, we'll have two performers here at Sun and Fun who you'll enjoy meeting. Greg Koonts will be here shortly. Then we'll welcome Skip Stewart a little later in the show. Plus, we'll stop at the Homebuilt camp here on campus, and we'll talk to the folks who flew into Sun and Fun yesterday in the F104. That was a nice surprise for us yesterday. But right now, take a look outside. Look at the crowd streaming in. It's going to be a great day. It's over at the front gate here at the Expo. And
I have any voice.
yes.
I'm going to go talk to some of those people
I know.
walking in. I'm excited.
Look at them flowing in. Hey, if I can say one thing for today, hey, big thing today. Obviously, it's going to be a warm day. Got to stay hydrated. Also, give everybody some grace. There's going to be a lot of people here. Take your time. There's no rush today. You know, the air show doesn't start till 1. The night show starts at 7. So it's going to be a good long day, but it's going to be a great day. But again, you know, everybody just take it slow and have a good time out there.
And drink the water.
Yes, I guess I'm going to do, I was figuring I was going to do this show all by myself when I heard your voice. So
I just have to get through this part. So it'll be
Yes.
okay. You want to do the weather too?
Yeah, I can do the weather. Amanda, we had another beautiful day yesterday for day 5. What can we expect and how does Sunday look? But
Okay.
I'm going to do the weather.
Okay, you do this part.
And so here's the weather today. Severe clear. It's going to be super nice, maybe a couple passing clouds, still toasty at 89 at 5 p.m. But guess what? At 7 p.m. when we start the night show, the sun's going to be going down. It's going to be but it's going to be another great day. Again,
You forgot the middle one though. That's kind of important.
What's that? Near record heat.
Did you say that one?
Near record heat. Hey, I will tell you, if you're looking to come here today and you have some health challenges, I'll be honest with you, it's probably not the day for you. I mean, it's going to be warm out there with lots of people, so you know, think about that before you head out, whether this is the day or not for you.
Tomorrow we should have some more cloud cover moving in, and it will be a lot breezier tomorrow.
yep,
So
yep.
That'll help out our temperatures a lot. It'll make it feel a little bit better.
And the show today versus tomorrow, you know, obviously you don't get the night show on Sunday, but it's the same show on Sunday that it is today.
Yeah.
So for the day show from 1 to 5.
You could come for the night show
Yep.
and then come tomorrow for the day show.
Yes. Yep. Which a lot of
Be a
people
lot
do. A
fun.
lot of people don't even come for the day show. They just stroll in for the night to just
Because it's
see
that awesome.
what we're gonna do today. It's gonna
All
be
right, we
good.
got some B-roll some video to look at from yesterday. All the fun stuff that was happening. The corn. I got some corn yesterday.
Oh, corn roast, folks. Corn is good. Corn tends to get in my teeth though, and I don't
I
like
know.
it. And then I don't have like floss out here, so you know, I kind of
carry those
steer
little
clear of the
things
corn
around.
when I don't have the floss around.
Save it for dinner.
If anybody cares.
That was
Oh, this is at Paradise City
Yeah.
last night, Sunset Aerial Circus, got Red Bull flying in. The balloons, by the way, we've launched 4 mornings this week.
Did we launch them this morning
Yeah, we
again?
launched them this morning again.
Yeah.
It has been phenomenal. And then we had the 5K this morning as well, so we had over 1,000 runners out there, out on the airfield, and then with the balloon launch, it just made for an epic start of the day. It's been great.
Yeah, really awesome day yesterday. Obviously, lots of performers out there as well. Great air show.
Great air show.
So excited for the shows that we got today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Want to bring in our first guest, though, one of the world's premier aerobatic instructors, and he has showcased his skill and expertise at our air shows and all over the world as well. Want to welcome in Greg Koonts. Greg, I got a chance to fly with you last year. Excited to sit down with you this year.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
yeah, it was so fun.
Fantastic.
Thank you for being here.
Well,
With
thanks
a
for
full
having me,
voice
man. This
also.
is very cool.
Talk to us a little bit about how you got started. I mean, your air show, your aerobatic demonstration is amazing. Talk to us how you got to where you are today.
Well, I'll try to make a short story out of it. Pilots like to talk about themselves. You know? But yeah, when I was 7 years old, my dad took me to an air show in Alabama, and it was a nice production. And it's Bevo Howard was there, was the key person I remember, and my dad just loved it. Bevo Howard, a Booker biplane, all that jazz. Anyway, at the end of the show, walked by, saw Bevo next to his airplane, went over there and looked at it. And you know, what is important to me is Bevo treated me like almost like an adult. I mean, you know, he didn't, talk down to me like I'm a little kid. I was a little kid.
Yep.
But we talked about airplanes. I asked him about what his airplane was and the writing on the bottom wing, which was the explanation of the plane to come over on the Hindenburg as cargo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and when he started to tell me that, I said, oh yeah, Hindenburg, I know what the Hindenburg is. And my dad had just given me a book about that. And so I was kind of fresh on it. But he was, I think, a bit impressed that I knew about it anyway. And the point is, he treated me straight look at me eye, talk to me like I was a human being, not a little kid that doesn't understand. And that's very important. We need to bring people into this business.
That's correct.
And that's where it started for me. I was just fired up. I decided, told my dad on the way to the little Cessna we were flying, I looked at him and said, I know what I'm going to be when I grow up.
Yep.
I'm going to be an air show pilot.
There you go.
Yeah.
So how many years have you been flying the air show circuit? So I've seen you, I've known you for decades and decades, but how long have you been flying the air show circuit?
I did my first air shows with Colonel Moser's Flying Circus in 1974.
Oh, wow. That was before I was born.
Oh, no.
I was born in 75, so
Makes my back hurt when you say
51
that.
years ago. I can do the math on that one.
Oh, I tell you, there was a 13-year stretch where I started a family and a corporate flying job, but after I got settled down, I had to get right back into it.
Yeah.
And so you love, obviously, doing your air show demonstrations, but you talked about the mission and you still give back. Talk about that.
Well, you know, yes, we all ought to be giving back. The industry needs it right now, and there's a lot of opportunity right now. So that's why I really love this Aeronautics Center of Excellence, because they're putting together a program where it's a good opportunity for young people to get a good start, get an idea if they like it or not. And they need to be doing that all over. We really do.
And so you give students rides as well.
I'm sorry.
You give back as well as part of, you know,
Yeah, you do
inspiring.
upset training with some of our Lakeland Aero Club folks and whatnot.
Yeah, we got a crew coming in October, six
very
of them
good.
to do spins and upset training. We do that every year, and try to raise a little bit of money with a fly-in. And you know, I'm not running them down with too much funds, but
Yeah.
but it's fun. To me, it's fun to be involved, and let's do something about it. You know?
Yep. So how many air shows do you do a year? So what's the cadence for this year?
Well, this year's way down. We've kind of relaxing a little bit, you
Yeah.
know, but 20 to 22 a year is what I've been
20,
doing.
That's a lot.
But now it's not. I mean,
Yeah.
now we're looking at 8 or 9,
Okay.
you know. It's kind of ready to slow down a little bit.
Yep. So your first aerobatic aircraft, I'm guessing, was it the decathlon, or what did you start in, and what's your favorite airplane?
Satabra was what I learned aerobatics in long back in the, you know, when the Earth was still cooling. And
Yeah.
and one of my favorite is the Booker Youngman.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt Chapman sold me his a couple of years ago, and lovely airplane. Probably Skip Stewart to tell you a little bit more about Booker Youngman's too, because he's a Booker Youngman nut
Oh,
like
he
I
is?
am. Oh,
Really?
yeah. Ask him about it.
We'll do that. We'll do that. Absolutely.
And what do you fly now and why?
Man, I fly a Super Decathlon. Back in the 70s, I worked for a Blanca dealer that built decathlons. So I had a lot of time in them. That's what we did air shows when I was there in St. Augustine, Florida. And so, you know, got pretty much attached to it. But it's such a perfect little airplane to learn aerobatics in and enjoy some fun aerobatics. And it's competitive in the sportsman level and that stuff like that. So kind of hooked on it. Of course, you know, I'm sponsored by American Champion now, and it's been wonderful. It's just a fun airplane to fly.
I can agree. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun to be in that airplane.
Yeah. By the way, I'm a little hurt because Amanda gets to go get all these rides and go up in there, and then
keep
I don't
saying,
get to do this stuff. It's
you
like
have
I'm like
connections.
I don't know who I'm not happy, who's not happy with me, but for some reason I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna rectify that for next year. So.
Perfect.
Anyway,
Sounds
but
good.
hey, Greg, I just want to say, hey, thank you for all the years of support and everything you've done for Sun and Fun. Again, you know, I've said it the last couple of days, you know, you guys come here, you're volunteering your time, your talents, and your funds, too, to help us, because it costs to maintain these aircraft and be here for this week when you could probably be at other shows. So we really appreciate you being here with us each and every year. So
Well, thank you very much. I love it. I don't know how many times I've been. I started in the 70s coming to this fly-in. So it's been wonderful.
And I will tell you, someone who's always the nicest to me and I love everybody on the air show circuit, but someone who's always says hi to me and puts his hand out to me is Fred Masterson, your crew chief. He's always been super nice to me, and I really appreciate that. So
Yeah, he's a fairly nice guy.
yeah, he's way nicer than that. But hey, thanks, Greg. We really appreciate you.
Thanks
for being
so
here
much
with
for
us.
being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll see you out there. We got some really great guests on the
Yes,
show this week.
absolutely.
Really
It's been
cool to
awesome.
talk to everyone. Coming up, another remarkable performer here at Sun and Fun. Skip Stewart's going to be joining us as Sun and Fun Live today continues.
Portions of Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV programming is brought to you in part by Orlando Health and Watson Clinic. They've joined forces to provide exceptional care for our community at the new Orlando Health Watson Clinic, Lakeland Highlands Hospital, opening June 2026.
Car buying should be simple. That's why at Mazda Lakeland on US Highway 98, 1 mile south of the Parkway, we price our cars, not our customers. As part of our Buy Smart, Be Happy promises, we clearly mark our vehicles with our best price first, saving you time and money. All our sales associates are commission-free, and with a 5-day, 300-mile money-back guarantee, you can buy a car with ease and confidence. Visit us at MazdaLakeland.com today.
Buy smart, be happy.
You know, I've always found it strange. People really want to save money, but are so willing to toss their hard-earned coin into a 3-foot pool of disappointment.
I want to be rich.
You don't need to throw your money away. All you need is your phone.
Oh.
No. Go to Geico, get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone.
Look at that, it's ringing.
What? What are you doing, mate?
I'm going in.
It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to Geico.
There's a world far beyond the city lights, beyond control towers and paved runways. That's where Hartzell flies. Hartzell carbon fiber props, stronger, lighter, faster, delivering unmatched performance, relentless durability, and raw power for those who demand more. So here's to untamed skies, faraway places, and the prop that's always ready for what's next. Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
The Sun and Fun app is here. Everything you need to know about the Aerospace Expo in the palm of your hand. Interactive maps, schedules, and so much more. Download the Sun and Fun app now from your app store.
All righty.
All right. Well, we're back and the lights just all went on. So,
Everybody's
all right.
awake in here.
Yes.
That's great. Welcome back to Sun and Fun Live today. Want to remind you, of course, to help us spread the word about this live stream. It's happening right now. We got one more tomorrow.
Yep.
So if you hit the bell and leave that, give us a thumbs up, you'll get an alert so that when we go live, you get that alert and watch us. And another live look outside right now at the front gate. There are a lot of folks streaming in. We are expecting a very busy day. One of the largest crowds of the week, probably the largest crowd
by far.
for sure.
Yep.
So again, patience, extra water, arrive early this morning. The earlier in the day, the better. You get a better, closer parking spot.
Yep.
But it looks like a good all-American hot rod with a modified Pitts special. Skip Stewart puts on a wild show as a performer. I want to welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here this year. And by the way, just so everybody knows, so if you look at our in-flight guide and you go to the Airshow Performer page, Skip is not in there, you know, because I didn't even know until like basically the day we started that Skip was going to even be here. We had seen each other out at ICAST. Unfortunately, you had an injury or whatnot, but you made it here with us, so thank you for being here. We appreciate that.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. So tell us about your airplane. We were just talking about it before we came on a break. Tell us about your airplane, the modified Pitts, but what is so modified about it? Engine, the wings, you know, tell us about that.
Basically everything. Basically what I did is I took a stock Pitts S2S, stripped it all the way down to the frame, sold everything else, and then built a custom airplane from that frame. I did a lot of strengthening on the airplane because I do a lot more G's than a factory Pitts will take.
Yep.
So there's a lot of gussets and beefing up on the fuselage, but the wings are custom, the tail's custom, fuel tanks, pretty much everything on the airplane except for the frames.
So how long have you had this airplane? Because I think some performers in the past, you know, they rebuild or they get a new one and then build up a new one. Is this the one you've been flying your entire career?
This is the second one.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I have two.
Yep.
The first one I modified over a period of time, took about 5 years, but back when I used to have an off season,
Yep.
and became what we call Prometheus 1.
Yep.
And then in 2010, I started building Prometheus 2, basically learning all the things that I'd learned from the first one, which was what breaks.
Yep.
Because I'd fly and it would break, and I was like, oh, that needs to be stronger, and I'd fly, and then something else would break. So I called Prometheus 1 a collection of field repairs. And then Prometheus 2 was basically a single fault from everything I'd learned from the 5 years of flying, actually 10 years, 11 years of flying the first one.
And so you're still flying that one?
The second one, well, I still fly both of them.
Okay.
Prometheus 1 basically lives in a shipping container, and I ship it to shows that I can't physically fly to. I've flown,
wow, okay.
20 times in China, flown in Chile, United Arab Emirates, Australia. So some air shows I can't fly to, so I have that airplane to be able to put in a shipping container. 'Cause they're not kidding about that slow boat to China. It literally takes about 5 months.
Oh, wow.
Round trip to do one show in China.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let's talk about this element then. So in your show, you do the triple ribbon cut.
Yes.
So do you do the triple ribbon cut in other countries? I mean, do you
Yes.
have? Oh, you do.
Yes.
How much? Like in when we watch that, so you are
Walk us-
super
yeah.
low to the ground, like in your turn. Like,
Walk
explain to us
through
that
the whole
process.
Well, obviously I started with just one ribbon, inverted, like everybody else does, and it's difficult in this industry because everyone is so innovative to come up with something new. So, Sean Tucker used to do 3 ribbons.
Yep.
And so I started doing 2 ribbons on one set of poles. Easier to carry one set of poles around. And I'll go under both ribbons, and then I would cut the top one inverted, and then cut the bottom one knife edge. And then I did a show, I don't know, it's probably 5 or 6 years ago in Memphis. And my wife was like, we have so many people that want to hold poles, and a lot of them are really important to us, They helped my wife get a job at FedEx, or, so she's like, what are we going to do? I was like, we'll just add more poles.
So if you see 4 poles today,
There's 6 poles. There's 3 sets of poles. Yeah, there's 3 sets of
but
poles.
if you see a 4th ribbon, we know what's
now you
going
know
on.
what's
There
going
you
on.
go.
Yeah, I always got 27 sets of poles. So that's how it started, and then it was such a big hit that we had to start doing that. So now I do 3 sets of poles with 2 ribbons on each pole.
Yep.
And then she was like, "Well, how are you going to cut them?" I'm like, "I'll come up with something."
Yep.
So now I go under all of them. I cut all of the top ones inverted, and then I go under the first one, snap and a quarter over the second, and cut the third one knife edge, and then the.
So, the first time you thought about doing all of this, is that something that you had to practice? I mean, how do you even begin to practice and make that maneuver part of your routine?
The first time you try to do an inverted ribbon cut is it's usually eye-opening because you practice flying low inverted, and you think you're low inverted, and then when somebody puts up a pole at 20 feet, and you're like, whoa, that's really low. So it does take a lot of practice. But once you get comfortable down there, it just becomes something that you do.
So I asked Mike Goulian this the other day. Elements of your show, how much do you change up each year? Do you change up much? You just keep it pretty consistent?
Very, very little. This is probably my 28th season, and if you looked at a video, you would have to look at a video because that's what they had back then. Of the early days of me flying, you would see a lot of similarities to the routine that I fly now. So it does change. It's changed with the aircraft performance.
Sure.
And also just, if you think about when you practice something, the first time you do it, you have a lot of, time seems faster, and you're a little, it's like the fight or flight kind of things a little bit. But over time, you'll start finding that, I have a little more energy here than I need, or I have time for another role here.
Yep.
So very slowly over time, the routine will change.
So when you're hanging on your engine, right, and you're super close to ground, what does that feel like? Like, what do you just the power's there and you're good.
It feels good. It's kind of like you're pushing a ball of air, so it's kind of a balancing act, and you can feel yourself sliding off the back and put a little wing on and climb back on top. If you get too much on top of it, it'll start accelerating, so you have a little more drag on it. So it feels good.
So when you strap in the airplane, you've been doing it for 28 years. Do you just feel like you're just wearing it? Like I'm in it, I'm wearing it like it's a backpack, and you just go to it.
Absolutely.
And that's how you fly. It is absolutely amazing. I will say you're one of my favorites on the air show circuit because what you do, it is just I watch every single time. It's just amazing to watch you perform.
That's
so
good
we appreciate
to
it.
hear.
And
Also,
you'll be in the skies today?
Yes.
And tell everybody what's your day job.
I fly for FedEx.
Yes.
Fly an MD-11. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, are they still flying the MD-11?
They're coming back next
next
month.
Back? All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I broke my leg and I was out on sick leave for almost 6 months.
Yeah.
And three weeks after that happened, the MD-11 situation happened and they grounded it. My wife is also on the MD-11, so
Oh,
she
wow.
got to be home this whole time and didn't have to break her leg or anything.
Oh, good. Well, that's a good thing. Well, Skip, hey, thanks for being here with us. We truly appreciate it, all the time and effort you give to our organization and being here with us. So, and this is year 2, by the way. You had a little respite. You weren't here for several years, and
That's
then you're here
right.
last year, and now this year.
Yes,
so
yes.
Look
Glad to
forward
be a
to
part
seeing
of
you
it.
next year and having you back.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here too. I know you guys are busy, so awesome stuff.
My
Really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Alrighty, building your own experimental plane and flying it to Sun and Fun is a 52-year-old tradition. The volunteers in the Homebuilt area help that center help make those pilots comfortable. Nick Ianniti has this report.
This is Nicholas Ianniti with Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV. You know, no air show would be worth its weight in salt if it didn't have experimental aircraft, and here at Sun and Fun, we are no exception. In fact, we have a brand new reconfigured home-built corner, so come along, let's check out the changes.
Flying into Sun and Fun, I'm a seasoned Oshkosh guy, so this is, it's actually quite easy to get into Sun and Fun. You know, the weather's always beautiful. It's just a nice little, it takes me an hour to get here, maybe not even that. So it's easy to do a day trip.
Excellent. What are you looking forward to seeing here?
The most, I have a friend that's in the air show, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the air show. Other than that, I want to get the plane judged here and just, you know, see the air show.
Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to seing this year?
Nothing in particular. I mean, I like to look at other people's builds because many of them are very impressive. You know, and I like to compare mine to them and see how I did. You know, but
And have you noticed any changes in kind of the hospitality or home built with some of the changes they made this year?
absolutely. You know, the rides and there's free food for the fly-in people, and they're really taken care of. It's mobile registration.
Yeah.
You know, it saves a lot of walking. Not that we don't want to get our steps in.
In the home-built area here, you know, they've added a lot of amenities, including the island over there, the entertainment, you know, for the nighttime stuff outside of the concert Tuesday and night show Wednesday is great. Basically, anything you need, you can get, which is very convenient, you know. So that's a great improvement over the last so many years. But for the most part, it's always been a great show.
So tell us a little bit about the hospitality. If somebody comes in the home-built corner, what can they expect? I know you've got some food in there, you've got some really nice showers, things like that. Tell us a little bit about the amenities they can expect.
Well, our showers are upgraded every year, which is amazing. And we have the showers are not air conditioned, but the bathrooms are. And then we provide full breakfast, coffee as long as you want it or anytime, and then dinner.
Got it. So you make it incredibly easy and you provide almost everything. So really total peace of mind to get here.
Yes, yeah, you don't need your cooker to cook your meal at your tent. We'll take care of that for you.
So as you can see, if you have an experimental aircraft, we absolutely want to see here at Sun and Fun. We've made it incredibly easy for you to come. We have all kinds of support for you, so we definitely hope to see you here. I'm Nicholas Ianniti with Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV.
Volunteers are just the best.
Our volunteers, you know, you hear me say it all the time, over 3,000, they're the best in the world. You know, what Heidi Mogg does out there and with the volunteers, they do a phenomenal job. It is unbelievable. I've been out there several times. I made a beverage delivery to them the other day, some Yingling, so I did that for them. But they've done a phenomenal job, and we had record number for the last 16 years of home builds this week, and it's because of their hospitality. And trust me, I've talked to a ton of home built pilots. Everybody is stoked. They're all planning to come back next year, but it's because of their love and dedication to provide that hospitality, you know, for our folks flying in. Again, they're spending a lot of money and time here to be with us, so that hospitality obviously goes a long, long way.
I want to make sure everyone has a great week.
Also, and by the way, I'm completely OCD. That home built sign that was on the tram stop back there, there was dirt on that. I am going to clean that and make sure that is clean for next year, because that was in the frame, and I was like, what? I got to clean the dirt off of that.
I'll go do that. I'll get a rag.
All right, I may head out there this afternoon and do that.
I'll take care of that, Gene. Yep. All right, next up, the only flying F104 in the world arrived for a quick stop at Sun and Fun yesterday. A report is coming up next when Sun and Fun Live Today continues.
Portions of Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV programming is brought to you in part by Orlando Health and Watson Clinic. They've joined forces to provide exceptional care for our community at the new Orlando Health Watson Clinic, Lakeland Highlands Hospital, opening June 2026.
Every moment of every day is filled with noise. Without it, you're reminded of why you're here in the first place. The joys of the experience, the adrenaline, and the freedom of flight. All leading up to...
Cleared for takeoff.
That's the Bose A30.
Join Southern Cross Aviation at Sun Fun 2026, your one-stop shop for all your aircraft needs. We are proud Aerosol distributors, a Techland certified parts supplier, and represent more than 75 leading aviation brands offering spark plugs, oil filters, tires, fuel nozzles, brakes, batteries, and more. Visit us at booths MD6A, N65, and Hangar C, booths 83 through 85, or shop anytime 24 hours a day at scross.com/store. Southern Cross Aviation, distribution solutions for today's aviation world.
Owning an aircraft is a dream. Managing it shouldn't be a nightmare. Cut through feature fluff of other so-called solutions and leverage AI to quickly manage your aircraft in just 3 easy steps. Easy Tracker Air, affordable aircraft intelligence for the rest of us.
Pilots, get the card when you get to Sun & Fun, the Fly in Style card. It helps you save on so much. Unlock exclusive deals and save on Sun & Fun merch. Get your card today at the Pilot Welcome Center and Fly in Style.
Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us on Sun & Fun Live today. I want to take another live look outside near the front gate. We're going to keep an eye on this area.
Look at that.
All
Zoom in on that.
long.
Look at that.
That's awesome. That makes Gene happy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going to be here today. It's going to be a great day. Again, just everybody be patient, have a good time, be safe, drink plenty of water, put that sunscreen on. If you brought little umbrellas, put those up. And there's plenty of airplanes on the ramp too that provide some shade out there too. So find those
and
spots.
You can watch. You talked yesterday about the audio being out at Paradise City and
and the sandbar and the island. You know, so you can listen to the air show out there. And also, we're live streaming the air show today.
Oh.
So with Air News Network, they're going to be live streaming the air show. So if you can't make it with us, go check that out. I don't know the website, so good luck with that. But do a Google search and find it. You'll find it.
All right. Thank you again for sticking with us. Let us know that you're watching with a good morning in the comment section. Gene told you yesterday he looks at all of that. So
yes.
Make Gene happy. All right. We were very lucky to have the F104 visit the Aerospace Expo yesterday. Our own Hazel Hayer explored the aircraft and had some questions for the operator pilot while it was here.
Very excited because we pulled these out. Thank you for the organization of the Sun & Fun 2026. That was extremely available. Because of that, our company really agreed to show up today, at least for a few hours, and be able to show you the only F104 S model that ever appeared publicly here in US. It's the most updated and upgraded F104 ever flown. It flown with the Italian Air Force until 2004, and then retired, and the company acquired it for research and development. So we were finally able to come over and see you guys here. Very a lot of people, by the way, so this is very good.
We heard about the satellite capability of your aircraft, and now that you know, we have a lot of aerospace improvements and developments going on here in the United States. Can you speak about that?
Yeah, sure. Let's say a few words about it. There's a number of companies that are working, commercial aerospace and space now is extremely popular and a super ever growing company, growing industry. So the F104 characteristics and envelope allows it to fly and sustain supersonic flight and more than Mach 2 up to 60, 70,000 feet. So these allowed the possibility to utilize the aircraft as a stage zero of a possible launch for lower orbit payloads. So there's a number of companies that are working on different platforms that will be attached under the wing, the left wing specifically, and the payload will be released at altitude and speed. And the faster and the higher you are able to do that, the less energy need to be included in the vector that actually we'll start from there and go to the lower orbit. So that's the advantage of it.
And what's special about our air show that you are happy to be here today?
The people, look at this. This is amazing. You land and everybody is friendly. It looks like you know everybody. You know, I've been here, I guess at least 10 times now. Most of the times as a spectator, a couple of times on this side of the fence, which is always great. But the feeling and the warmth, it's unparalleled. It's really unique. I really love it. Very great feeling.
We would like to give you more of the warm feeling here and more sun and fun.
Sun, yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely, Ezra. Thank you all very much, and hopefully we'll see you soon again in the future.
Awesome.
Very cool.
I didn't even get to see it yesterday, so I'm glad you guys did that. So again, I like to come in here because I get to see all these things that I don't get to experience. So
it is
it's
really
been great.
hard for you to be everywhere at once.
Yep, but it's good.
All righty, Gene. It is our biggest day of the entire year.
It's our big day. It's going to be awesome. Again, daytime air show starts at 1, goes to 5. Then we shut down for 2 hours because we got to let aircraft arrive and depart. And then at 7 p.m., our night show starts. But hey, y'all have a good time. Be safe. Take your time. There's no rush for anything today. Look out for each other. Hydrate and have a great day.
One of the things that Gene talks about a lot that is kind of out of your control is the safety. He really stresses that he wants everyone to be safe. So please drink the water and do everything that you can to actually be safe out there.
Let's have a great day.
It is going to be hot again. Record heat today. I just looked. We hit 90 yesterday. Going to hit 90 again today. Record's 92 in Lakeland here. So we'll come very close to it. Regardless, it's warm out there, folks. You gotta wear the sunscreen. All right, Gene, we are back for the final day tomorrow.
One more morning.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either, but we have another jam-packed show. Stephen Feigl will join us, and we're also going to explore the ground operations at Sun and Fun and pay a visit to the folks at Freedom Flight Academy. Go out, have a fabulous day. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you.